Precision in every pour, perfection in every swing, mastering the art of golf and whiskey. Welcome to Golf Cask Finger Dispersions.
Hello everyone, this is Brian Bailey here. I'm joined with Rob Fales and we're at the beautiful Birdwood Golf Course at the Boar's Head Resort in Charlottesville, Virginia. Had to get that in, sorry plug. As you can see, I'm wearing shorts. I am not a teaching pro. Rob here is an awesome teaching pro, and if you need lessons, you need to find this guy. He will help you out. I actually recruited for you this weekend at a junior event.
Oh, nice.
So I want a referral business. So what we're gonna talk about today is dispersion rates are a huge talk.
Yep.
And there's lots of ways to track dispersions. But what I've come to find out is the good Lord gave you the ability to track dispersions, and you can save yourself 20 grand in the process. So, Rob, do you want to talk about a little bit about what shot dispersion is, and then we'll kind of show you how we've hacked it.
Absolutely. So if you can picture hitting 100 shots out into a range, you're going to look at what the overall pattern of those 100 shots is going to look like. You're going to have a center of dispersion. You're going to have some that are long, some that are short, some are right of your dispersion, some are left of your dispersion. So we want to know for a golfer, how big is that dispersion, number one? Where is it relative to their aim? And then what happens to it under different conditions, different clubs, different shots, things of that nature, so we can effectively target when we're on the golf course, and so we can train and see if what we're doing is actually moving the needle in the right direction.
I love that because, again, this game is nothing but variability, and training that is important. And again, to be able to adjust to lie conditions, environmental conditions, lie, wind, you name it, we can adjust for it. So when players think about dispersions, they get all kind of bad information out there. You know, I hear 2% from TrackMan on occasion. I hear 5% from other companies.
It's a robot.
Yeah. And again, if you put I've seen the video, if you put Justin Rose on a mat indoors with TrackMan behind him, with a 7-iron in his hand, he will dial in those numbers, because again, it's not golf, it's him hitting a shot and maximizing what he's trying to do with that shot. So, but we as individuals, one is we're not Justin Rose, most of us. Two, we want to make this game easier and more fun. And three, you know, having the concept of what this is and what's important and what to train is huge in your kind of movement to a next level of golf. So what we're going to introduce something is called finger dispersions. Now, if you guys have seen TV, well, they don't like to show it, but there's guys and gals all over the world holding up fingers, could be even in your foursome. They're using what's called the AimPoint method on the putting green, and that is basically predicting break value. What we've been able to do is apply that same concept, not the same math, but the same concept, and now we can actually hold up fingers and really predict what the actual width kind of targeting and kind of our shot cone would look like. And then now we can get absolute feedback, and I'm a huge feedback fan. Any teaching system has to have a feedback loop, and if I can hold up a certain number of fingers and say, can I hit so many shots within that finger dispersion, I have a feedback loop, I learn, and that's something I can apply. Where a lot of systems, if there's not that feedback loop, you know, I call it exercise. But so what we're going to do is we're going to use Rob as our model, because he's much younger and much better looking than I am. But we're going to talk about finger dispersions and kind of the math behind it, or a little bit. Do you want to talk any on that, or you want me to?
Oh, you're the math guy. So
I'm not the math guy. Ask my wife in the checkbook. Yeah. Terrible. Yes, I'm old enough. Yes, I use checks. I get it. Yes. All right. So what is the math? So most times we talk about dispersions as a percentage of, right? Percentage from the whole. So what we've come to find out, if you hold your arm relatively straight and you hold up one finger, that's roughly, we'll call it 3%. It's kind of 2 and some change, but we'll call it 3 just to make life easy. 2 fingers would be 6%. You know what's cool about 6%? That's the average tour dispersion when they hit the green. So the average tour player is going to hold up 2 fingers, and that's kind of what their dispersion looks like when they hit the green. 3 would be 9, 4 would be 12, 15. Yes, 15% dispersions do exist. If you're shooting in the 80s, love you, it's 15%. So what we can really do is say, by the different caliber of athlete, we can actually tell you what's good, what kind of goal set to, what you're currently doing, and how can we kind of move that marker. So the process is real easy. You're going to stand on your tee box, your approach shot around the green. You're going to extend your arm. It can be a little bend, a little straight. I don't care. Just do it the same every time. Because what we're really going to do is build a system for you. So what if I have fat finger, skinny finger? don't care, right? So what we're going to learn is if I put my arm here and I can predict how many shots I hit within this width, Whether it's 6%, 5 3/4%, we don't care. I can put a real tangible number to know what I can do.
Yep.
I use that as a guideline. So again, we're just going to stand there, we're going to hold up fingers, and then the beauty is we can add and subtract fingers depending on shot, lie conditions, wind and rain, and we can really go attack the golf course. So the beauty is you're actually taking TrackMan on the golf course with you. Yep. And again, it's a little cheaper. Anything you want to add to that?
So two things, just for clarification, kind of more from a definition standpoint. When we're talking about dispersion, what this 6% looks like, this is from the target to one side of that dispersion.
Lateral
so if you looked at the total dispersion for a tour player, you would hold up a total of 4 fingers with the center of those 2 fingers being the center of the dispersion, which is what we're talking about.
Exactly. And again, the beauty of the system is there will never be another time when you're playing golf that you cannot predict where the best targeting and the best shot should be. No more laying down flag stakes, no more having an AI system trying to create something that can adjust for wind or rain and the fly of a round, or more so, how am I hitting it? Yeah. You know, if I don't have my A game with me, 2 fingers might turn into 3 fingers on a lot of shots.
Absolutely.
Because I've gotten defensive, but we'll talk about that in the future. So that is finger dispersions at its best. Remember, each finger is roughly 3%. We will build out from that and we'll show you how to apply it and start to use it on the golf course. So be on the watch out for some more videos. Thank you.